Welcome back, everyone. We are talking one-on-one with Yanni and getting very personal, and I hope not too personal, by the way, because I think the fans are asking a lot of personal questions, but so am I. But do you mind that?
No, not at all. This is fun.
You love it? Okay, let's get...
That's the whole idea, isn't it?
It's,
to
yes,
get a little
it is.
closer if we can.
I like it, and you answer every question. I love this. Okay, but I want to get to this one. Cynthia in the USA. Yanni, what do you see yourself doing 15 years from now?
Oh boy.
Do you get asked that a lot?
Yeah, but it's. I just want to have a good life. I think I'm going through probably. I think right now is the best time of my life. I can't imagine life without music. And now that I proved to myself that I could live without music, because that one time we were talking about, I did not touch the piano for a whole year. I mean, I did not get in the studio for a whole year, and I didn't play an instrument for a year. It was all or nothing. I wanted to know that I could be whole without it. I'm just going to be doing it until the end of my life, the creative process. And then really right now, it's a good time because I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anybody anymore. So when I write music or I go on tour, it's because I want to. And I'll do as much as I can handle. You know, and as you get older, your body can't handle it as well.
How would you know about being older?
Thank you. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. But it's just, you know, I can't imagine doing anything else but music.
I'm sure people ask you this question as well. If you could do something else, what would you do? I mean, it's a hard question to answer.
It is. You know what? I don't know if I've written the story in my book, but it's like I actually went and got a regular job once.
Really?
Yes.
Why'd you go do such a thing?
I didn't want to tell you. It's just, it doesn't matter. And
okay, no, I do.
What
wait
matters,
a second. You can't leave me hanging like that. First of all, what job did you do?
I went and passed a course in Minnesota, became an employment counselor. Believe it or not, because I thought I could just work a little bit and then take the money and stay home at nights instead of traveling with rock and roll bands and start recording music and doing all that stuff.
Because no one wants to travel with a rock and roll band.
The reason I brought it up is to show you to tell you what happened. I went to the first day after I went to school for 2 or 3 weeks, whatever. I got my degree, and then I went to work. And at noon, I just got in my car, drove home, and I said, "That's it. I'm only gonna do music, or I'm gonna starve to death." And that was it. I did hold the job for 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah,
that's
it was
good.
awesome.
That's good. 4 hours. I think you're doing okay though. Okay, this is Sarah, and she wants to know, what is your favorite song to play live?
A lot of them. A lot of them. There, you know, this particular tour that we're getting started to do right now is just full of all the best songs I've ever done, from the first album, including the last one, and it's all the primo choices. And it kind of, I tested it in all over South America. So we took it to Brazil and Argentina.
Okay.
And Chile and Mexico and you know, Panama. And I watched the audiences react, and we're getting them. And I can't wait to start showing it off here in the United States.
So you love all of it?
Yeah, right now I have the best band I've ever had. I think I have the best show I've ever had. I have a lot of confidence because we tested it and it works.
That always helps when you test it. Yes, that always helps.
Thank you.
The fans like it.
Yeah, that's the meaning of life, isn't it? You know, I don't mind sitting still, but I don't want to sit still forever. You know, I need time. I'm like a monk sometimes. I need to just get away and get quiet, get away from everybody, and don't talk, and don't have anybody leading you. You know, I don't want to be watching television and somebody talking to me and moving me around, telling me what to think. I just want to sit. I need those moments or hours or days. After that, I need noise, I need energy, I need to be challenged.
I think people have that, like when they don't stop and think about where they want to go.
right.
then there's no direction.
That's right.
Okay, this is you're gonna love this one. I do. Gabrielle from France. For a long time, your image was long hair and a mustache. We're finally getting to it, and was an image that marked those who knew you that whole time. Do you miss your mustache and long hair, and are you gonna grow it back, or do you feel better and more beautiful now without it?
Oh, that's a nice question. It made Lauren very happy.
It did. Because I mean, it was a huge transformation.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you were known for this look. And I think to get rid of it, it was kind of like Samson. I mean, was it a big change?
Yeah, you know, it wasn't, you know, I said that if the success of my music was dependent on the length of my hair, then I shouldn't be doing music.
Well,
However,
that's true.
But I still have a little mustache.
Just a little bit. That's why I was asking. I
Yeah,
didn't know if he
well,
was going to grow it back. I saw it coming in a little bit.
No. I kind of like it this way. The reason I did it is I was in Greece. I was swimming a lot, and then I started cutting the hair because, you know, when you scuba dive, the hair is everywhere.
Okay, wait, hold up. You were in Greece and you were swimming, so you cut your hair. I thought there was going to be you wanted to do some transformation.
No. This is just had nothing to. I'm telling you, nothing to do with the music business. This was just convenience. I was swimming 5 times a day with this long hair. I had it for 25 years or however long. I had long hair ever since I can remember, and it was the hair wasn't so scary. The mustache was the most scary thing. When you take the mustache off, that's you look at yourself in the mirror and you just go, what?
Well, you can't cover that face. Are you crazy? Let me tell you, I think we're all glad that with this look. It looks fantastic.
Thank you.
But after you did it, what was your response from your fans?
I don't know.
You had to, like, when you
there
went
was
out, were people
silence.
shocked?
I think
or?
it's probably there was a lot of silence. You know, I never thought of it because, like I said, I don't care about the hair so much. But you know, nobody really said, "Oh, we love your short hair." I think maybe they didn't. I don't know.
No, that's not true. Trust me. We were looking online. We're like, oh, yeah, we like this look. We like it a lot. You going to stick with it for a while?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to another question. Orlando from Bolivia. Do you plan to do another big concert in some mystical place? Maybe the world needs another powerful message of love and unity through music.
Wow. Yes, that I will be doing. It's just you can't do a lot of it. It's just there's a possibility for something coming up soon, but I can't speak yet. But you know, yes, I want to use, you know, my orchestra because it is a mini United Nations, and the type of music that we do, and the fact that we have the ability to communicate across language in many cultures. It's very likely that I'm asked, you know, I don't want to bring up the countries' names and everything, but a lot of countries have asked me to go and perform. And so it's going to happen for sure. I just don't know where and when. There's 1 or 2 that are approaching very quickly. So
sit tight, everyone. It's going to happen.